All right. I hope now we are good to go. All right.
All right. All right. All
Mm.
right.
Good. But I just wanted to change devices. So now I'm here. Okay. Now, my point that I want to share with you is a very substantial point. So, what CZ decided to do was basically to sell his apartment worth $1 million. This was my touching point. And he started up an exchange, and the exchange is Binance. CZ had a choice to get $1 million and invest his $1 million in Bitcoin. Am I right? Give me some answers in the chat if you're following. CZ had a choice to get his $1 million and invest it in Bitcoin. CZ had a choice to get his $1 million and invest in it in Ethereum. CZ had a choice to get his $1 million and invest it in Shiba Inu. But CZ got his $1 million and he started up an exchange. I want us to think about it. An exchange, because, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to become rich or wealthy, you create services. Money is made through exchange of services and goods. Money is made through exchange of services and goods. Sisi had understood the power of providing a service, and he decided to create a service that allows people to access cryptos or crypto assets at any time, anywhere in the world. And he decided to create a service. Ladies and gentlemen, how many of us here have the power to create their own exchanges? How many of us here have the power to create their own exchanges? If not, whenever you use Binance to trade or to keep coins or to do P2P or to buy low and sell high using Royalq, Binance charges you something very small. It could be like a 0.001. But since Binance does this to so many people, it makes billions of dollars per day. Now, Royalq, when you download the Royalq application, you start a service providing system. A system has been already created for you, a service providing system. And they are saying, Julius, if you decide to have a community of people under you that are using this service, whenever this service will make money for this community, you will get paid. And whenever I used to listen to see this story over time, I discovered I had started my own Binance in Royalq, that whenever people would use this exchange, use Binance, their money is in their own wallet. Their money is in their own exchange, and they use Royalq to trade. I will make money. Let me paint it crystal clear so that you could understand me. Every forex trader Forex trading has existed for over 100 years. Every Forex trader has a dream to become a broker. If there is a Forex trader in the house, give me a yes in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat. Every Forex trader all over this world has a dream to become a Forex broker. Let me explain why. Because different people will use his brokerage system to make money. And for him, will be taking off a percentage of a charge. Ladies and gentlemen, every cryptocurrency trader, your biggest dream should be to have a community of traders under you, so that when you are trading, I usually want to teach this with the bottom of my heart. If you have a capital of $1,000 and you have 10 people who have $1,000 in your team, did you know that you have a capital of $11,000? Why? Because the $1,000 that is not on your account, whenever those people use that $1,000 to make profit, you get paid. Am I right? Now I'm going to expound the compensation plan. But if you understand that, it means that if I'm in floating loss on Shiba Inu, does it mean that also Joseph is on floating loss on Floki? Some answers in the chat. Some answers in the chat. Because if I have $1,000, does it mean that anybody who will join my team will have $1,000? I want us to understand the power that is involved, the power that is involved in leverage. A lot of people are suffering in this world because for them they think they can become successful alone. A lot of people are suffering in this world because they want to wake up every day to look for money. A lot of people are suffering on this world because they have decided to refuse to understand that they can build a community of traders and they can be able to make money at any time, anywhere. And with that understanding, I want to open up your third eye. My third eye opened 2 years and 11 months ago. I'm a living testimony. And the robot has been paying me not less than $100 a day, even when the market has been its worst. I want to give you confidence. If you listen to the compensation plan that I'm going to share with you, and you decide this world has over 8 billion people, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you confidence that by the time everybody is accustomed to cryptocurrency, there will be no more business. Business is now when people do not know about cryptocurrency. And if you decide to break your fears, if you decide to get out of your comfort zone, if you decide to go outside there and tell them about cryptocurrency, you are going to be rewarded for the rest of your life. You are going to be rewarded for the rest of your life. I'm a living testimony for 2 years and 11 months. You are going to be paid for the rest of your life. You are going to be paid for the rest of your life. Because whenever they will be happy, you will be happy. I want to build a spirit of success that comes from helping other people. How many of us are here? You would feel happy. Let me tell you guys, there is nothing. You see, people say money is the most important thing. But success never becomes significant. There are levels of success. We can say someone is successful because they have made money. But I want everybody to decide to be significant. Significancy is a level of success where your success has been able to help other people become successful too. Ladies and gentlemen, Although working hard is good, the feeling on how you feel, on how your skin looks, on how pimples run out of your body, on how your body saturation happens, there is no feeling like a feeling of seeing someone start from zero and become successful because of you. Can I repeat that statement? I don't want to encourage you to join business because you are going to make money. Yes, you are going to make money. But I want you to share this business because of the following reasons. I want you to look at a third world country like mine in Uganda, where I was struggling financially. I had no way out. I got started and I'm financially stable. I'm not living into a super world class one country, but I'm still living in the same country, but living a stable life. I want you to look at that single mother who cannot take care of their children, and they get started in the business and they can comfortably take care of their children. I want you to look at that father, that entrepreneur who's not able to survive the high taxes in their country, and they get started in the business and they are able now to be financially free. I want you to look at the unprivileged people. I want you to look at that businessman who is very rich, but he has no business he can offer to his family, and he decided to offer a business. I want you to imagine, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen success stories all over the world because I started. I'm a living testimony. It's not about me, it's about others. So the reason why I'm going to take you through the compensation plan of Royalq, I want you to share, not because you are going to make money. I want you to share because you are going to help. You're going to touch someone's hand. You're going to lift someone's life. There is a leader known as Sembatia Chrysostom. He grew up in a very I cannot say his family, but in his last 2 years, he built himself a house, and yesterday he acquired another house. Now he's gonna transfer. In one house, he's gonna transfer his mother. In the second house, he's going to stay. He has been able to comfortably pay close to 68 million Ugandan shillings. 68 million Ugandan shillings in a single day. I know that may not make a lot of sense to you, but I want you to imagine of someone who has been struggling financially to even afford taking care of his family. He gets started in the business, ladies and gentlemen, with only $100. And I remember that day, it is even me who paid the $100. He never had the $100. He now gets in the business. He takes the business very seriously, and he is able to purchase, apart from taking care of his family, he is able to purchase an asset close to $20,000. It's not about you. The compensation plan that I'm going to take you through in only 15 minutes is about others. It's about lifting. It's about touching lives. It's about helping another person. I usually give myself as an example. I had no dream that one day I'll be seated in my own car, pay a full tank without decree, travel anywhere without decree, speak to the world without limitations, using my smartphone. But because someone spoke to me about Royalq, I want you to speak to people, to touch people's hearts, to touch people's lives. Royalq has not touched my life alone. It has touched my family. It has not touched my family alone. It has touched strangers across the world. Across the world, at least in every country in this world, there is someone doing Royalq because I started. I want to invite you to this
All right, all right, all right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Leader Julius is having a network problem, but is trying to connect back into the meeting. Let's just hold on a bit. Let's just hold on a bit. He will be joining us back and then finish his sharing for today. I believe that a lot has been inspired to those that have been here from the beginning of the meeting. I think that your level of confidence has been resurrected indeed. Yes, that is powerful. That is powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot when it comes to Royalq. Yes, there is a lot of testimonies. Yes, that it's not everyone who has got the chance to come and share, but lives have been changed. Yes, different lives have been changed. So when we come and share this, it's not that we are only wanting to make money, but we are also looking at how others can benefit, how others, yes, their lives can be changed because of us. Can you imagine the community that you're coming from? Imagine the community that you are coming from. Yes, you see them, their lives changing just because of you. How are you going to feel? How are you going to feel? You know, when it comes to Africa, you look at our standard of living, and then you see a life transforming. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives a lot of joy. Yes, it gives a lot of joy. Yeah, especially when we look at our background. It has taken years for a life to be transformed. Only someone shares an opportunity. Few years later, few months later, you see a life changing. How does that feel? Honestly, it feels good. Yes, it's part of joy. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we are sharing the opportunity, you are not doing anyone a favor, but you are doing a favor to the world. We don't live for ourselves, we live for others. If you are not changing anyone's life, you should ask yourself, what are you here for? Yes, because I believe that one of the reasons of our existence is to make others live because of us. So if we are not doing that while we are having Royalq in our hands, then I think a disservice is happening. Let me check Leader Julius if he's back. He need to come back and then finish the powerful sharing that he was having here. Yeah, let me check him. But he is going to join us. He is going to join us. I see great leader Spirito is also in the house. One of the icons that I look up to when it comes to building the business. Yes, is here in the house. I think I need to make him a co-host because I know what the gentleman has done to the community. So I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. He's one of the great leaders that I look up to. He's a very simple man, but when it comes to building the business, he has done a lot as well, and he has achieved a lot. So I also admire him. I give him respect. Yes, one of the humble leaders I have met in Royalq. Yes. So I think I'm going to hijack him while Leader Julius is trying to join. I'm going to hijack him. Maybe he can share 2 or 3 things that we can go home with and then help us build our business. Yes. Leader Spirito, good morning, my leader. Are you in a position? Maybe you can share 1 or 3 nuggets while I'm trying to get hold of Leader Julius to finish up his business for the day.
Yes, good morning, leader. All the way from Johannesburg, South Africa. And thank you for this opportunity that you've given me also to share something about our business. I don't know whether people have been listening, but for me, I've been listening. I've got something from what Data Julius has been sharing, though I cannot forget my name. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mubiru Spirito. I come from Uganda, Masaka. I'm a businessman, and I got to know this business in 2021, August. That means August this very year, I'll be making 3 full years in this amazing business. But before, I had tried so many businesses. I was working hard, but nothing I gained in terms of money. Okay? I used to invest money, and instead of making profits, I was just losing my money. And one day when someone invited me here, at first I thought it is the same. And when I was starting this, I said I will not invite anyone. I joined to trade. But after realizing that no one is going to lose his money unless you do it with the ignorant, then I said, now I'm free to introduce my friends in this amazing business. What I can say, the journey is so amazing, and we are just starting. However, as Leader Julius is saying, it is up to us, me and you. You can decide to trade alone, or you can decide to trade with others. Okay? And I don't know whether you've ever taken time to study about the law of leverage. And that's what all rich men are using in this world. You know what they do? They hire experts, energetic people in their businesses. And then they give them the time, and the return for them, they pay some money. And we all believe that those guys, they are becoming richer every day. Their money is just keeping on increasing. And when you ask other people or the rest of the population, they can tell you that money is scarce. However, here we are blessed with a system where you can exercise that law of leverage at a free charge or at a free cost. Because if I introduce a friend, I don't need to pay the friend. My role is to teach my friend this, how the system works, as simple as that. However, at the end, you are going to find that if your friends are winning, you are going to win automatically. That's why in Royalq, there are people who are making money every day. And there are those people who are not making money. Do you know what is causing the difference? The difference is in the size of the business. Like, you may be having 1,000 USDT on your exchanger, and another person may have, let me say, 100 people, each with 500. Hope you can see the difference. So, as Leader Julius has been saying, that once you understand the compensation plan, my friend, you cannot rest, because this is a free money. Royalq can give you free money if you understand what to do. Okay? Now think about it. For us, we know it very well that if I'm to make any profit, I must have something that I can sell to another person. And Royalq is allowing us to sell its software to other people. Like if I refer Alex and Alex decides to activate the robot, that means it is me who has caused Alex to know about Royalq. That's why Royalq will pay me according to my ranking status. If I'm a starter, I'll win myself $30. If I'm on the second rank, I'll win myself $40. And that money keeps on growing until someone can be rewarded 70 USDT. Think about it. That money is available for us. And I've seen people who have started from zero, and today they are living a happier life because of that bonus. And remember, Royalq will go ahead to keep on paying you if you can go ahead and teach that person how to trade. The moment they win any trade, you take your money there and then. The moment they win any trade, Royalq will pay you there and then. That's how the business works. So, before you say the market is bad, before you say I cannot afford that big trading capital, let us utilize what we have. Let us concentrate on what we can control. Remember, we are dealing with a market where we don't have control over it. It can go in any direction without your or my hesitation. However, I can decide, or I have a control on how many people I should share to my business today. I can say today I'm going to present to 10 people, and I will do it. But all start with a dream. All start with a goal. A man without a goal is a man who doesn't deserve to live. That's what one rich man once said. So, I always ask my friends, I always ask them this question. If not this business, what else do you have? If not this business, what else do you have? Especially if you are coming from Uganda. If not this business, what else do you have when you are watching every day? Big traders are crying for president to reduce for them overtax. Now, how about you who's just starting? How about me who's just starting? So if you can answer that with a second business, that means do not make it big. But if you are like me, this is your option, then even if it takes sleepless nights, when you are sharing with people, you are going to do it. I remember when I was starting alone, I never had anyone. By the way, I never had any promise that Mubiru join, I'll join you. I never had that promise. But once I saw that the business can help me achieve my goals and my dream life, And I said, if others, they can do it, let me also do it. That is always my principle. My principle is always, is there anyone who has succeeded in it? If there's someone who has made it, then it is automatic to me. Because what I do, I just copy what they do and I paste. Are you aware that this is a copy and paste business? Like nothing in you that you are going to do. You just need to watch what other leaders have done. Then you start mimicking it. You may not do it perfectly as they do it. So, since it's not my day and our great leader is back, allow me to end here and he proceed with his program. Sir, you are most welcome.
Yeah, but you need to take over. I see all of you are here. Because what happened, I'm just trying to figure out a way. But since Coach Imopiwa, I was just going to take through the compensation plan. So if any of you could back me up as I sort of my challenge here.
All right. You know, I never wanted to take someone's time, but since you've given me the authority, let me go through it. And if someone understands this plan or the plan we are using, I don't think that someone may say or may cry again that money is scarce. I've seen someone raising up his hand. I don't know whether you have a question. Leader Mofiwa, can you allow that person to ask? I've seen a hand.
All right. Okay. Leadership spiritual. Let me find out the person. There was a hand, but it seems like it has been put down. Or maybe it was done by mistake. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't see. Yeah.
okay. I've seen someone is asking, doesn't informing more people create more demand, yet the supply is low, which makes more and longer floating losses now. Now, what you are or what you are asking is vice versa. Are you aware that we are dealing with the scarce assets? Like there are numbers that are known in saturation. Remember, let me give you an example. If you are selling eggs, okay? If you are selling eggs and there are no people to buy eggs, that means the price is going to be low. But now, if other farmers, poultry farms die, and you are the only one who remains with the eggs, and now you have a demand in each country, are you aware that the price is going to go high, and you may even feed them? That's what we have. Okay? That's what we have. Crypto is scarce. You have to know that. What is causing change in the market? It is the demand and supply. That means if the demand is high, what do I mean by demand being high? That means there are more buyers in the market. Whenever there are more buyers in the market, since they will not produce more, the price of the existing has to go high. So if you invite more, my friend, you are going to make more money. That's why whoever has tried it is making more money. Leader Julius has been giving you example that if you are trading, let me say, sheep in, it's not like each person you are trading with is trading that very coin which is reporting loss. Another guy will be trading Ethereum. Another guy may be trading Doge. Another guy may be trading PEP, and so on, like that. And all of them, they are not moving on the same pace. As they're on still floating, they're on be making profit. As simple as that. So let us go through our plan. Let us go through our plan. Our plan is very simple. Okay? Our plan is very simple because at the end, it's up to you to choose where you can focus. Okay? At the end, it is up to you to decide where you can focus more, depending on the amount of money you want from the market. You know, we all don't share the same goals. Okay? On this platform, there's someone who is saying me, I'm doing Royalq for food. There's someone who is saying me, I'm doing Royalq for fun. There's someone who is saying me, I'm doing Royalq to buy my asset. There's someone who is saying me, I'm doing Royalq to get everything I need in this life. Now, we cannot work at the same pace. By the way, even our focus cannot be the same. The way we are going to do the business cannot be the same. Our seriousness cannot be the same. If you are doing it for fun, then for you not to be caring, whether it pays, whether you invite someone or not, you will not be caring because for you be doing it for fun. As my presentation is not open, let me open again. I'm trying to open my my presentation. I'm going to use the one that is called compensation plan view. Though I don't know why my phone is low. I don't know, but I think it will open and we proceed. Though as we proceed learning, at the end, it is you to decide. At the end, it is you to decide where you can put most of your focus. Okay? This plan is free and it's not forced. I don't want someone at the end to say, me, they invited me to trade, now they are telling me to share the business. No, it's up to you. But since we've tested it, we are enjoying every single day, we cannot keep quiet. Because we always see people who are asking on the group whenever we share results. Tell us the secret you people you are using. There must be a secret you people you are using. Because me, I'm not making money. You are earning every single day. Now, I'm here to share with you the secret. And it's you to decide whether you take it or you take it. That is going to depend on your personal goals. So if making money is your major goal, if making money is your primary goal, then this compensation plan, it is a must. Because it will shorten your journey, okay, of collecting any amounts of money you want. And you can even start planning for, because at the end, you know that whenever I introduce someone, I'll be making this money. Whenever they win any trade, I'll be making this percentage. As simple as that. Now, the challenge I've got, my presentation is not opening. My presentation, it's not opening. All right. All right. Now, it has opened. It has opened. It has opened now. Okay. Now, this is the structure. We all start with. The moment you are activated, this is where we start. All of us, we start from. And if you want, you can stay where you are. But if you want to grow, the business is open for you. Like, as any starter, ladies and gentlemen, you just need to activate your code. You know, sometimes because the activation fee is small, it has caused some people not to take much serious about this business. They always consider the amount of money they have paid instead of the potential. Okay? Instead of the potential they can get from this business. So, my humble appeal today, ladies and gentlemen, starting from today, don't consider the 120. I want you to consider that goal, that immediate goal you are looking up to. Because one day I saw someone who made 6 million USDT from this business. Now, ask yourself, if you make a $1 million, can you remain the same? Can you remain in that house? Can you keep on driving that car? Can your children stay where they are? Can your parents remain in that house? That means a $1 million, it will cause a total change in your family, in your house, in your friends, and so on. However, it is going to start with you. The moment you activate, just know that you have started your journey. So once you activate this robot, that means you become a V1. Okay? A V1 is someone who is activated. By the way, each person in this world can become a V1. I don't know why me, I'm different. But whenever I do something, I don't want to be like the majority. I always want to differentiate myself. So when I knew that everyone can become a V1, then I said, I want to go to the second rank, where not everyone can achieve it. But we all start from here. Can you move from this rank? Yes. However, these are the benefits someone can enjoy. Okay? These are the benefits one can enjoy on this rank. Okay? Here, you can trade. Okay? You can decide to trade, or you can decide to share the business. So the majority are concentrating here. That's why people are taking a day without making money. That's why people are taking a week without making money. That's why people are taking a month without making money. The challenge with the trading is limited with your capital. Okay? Is limited with your capital. And you can agree with me that the majority of us, we are having scarce capital. Our capital is scarce. When you enter one coin, you may find that you may not enter another coin. When your money, you have to wait until that coin release the money and then you trade again. That is it. So it's up to you to keep on waiting. Then, when I understood that I can make it more when I try to share, Then I decided to learn the business. When you share, you are going to enjoy two bonuses at the same time. You are going to enjoy activation gain, and then you are going to enjoy what we call trading benefits or trading quantification bonuses, both from your directs and indirects. At the same time with the activation gain, they are both direct activation and indirect activation. That means with the trading, you depend on yourself. With sharing, you depend on others. Now, if I can ask, which is more easier or which is more beneficial? Is you to depend on yourself or to depend on others? Now, when you share the business, it's like producing kids in a family. When you share the business, it's like producing kids. When you look after your kids very well, when they grow, they cannot forget you. They will come back when you are aged and they start looking for you after you. But now again, if you don't produce, then if you reach that time of not being able to look after yourself, then you'll suffer. The same thing here when it comes to business. If you decide to depend on yourself, I mean on your capital, someone else will be joining the business. Someone else will be signing another person like that. So that's what you have. It's up to you to choose which one works for you. Okay? So, as we proceed, ladies and gentlemen, with everyone rank, whenever you activate someone, you make $30 instantly USDT. And you go ahead to make 20% of their fuel fee whenever they win any trade. But if you are still a V1, if this guy activates another person, you don't benefit from them. When do you start benefiting from your indirects? That is from V2 and above. Like if you are a V1, you introduce A and A introduce 100 people. You never earn from these 100 people because you are a V1. Remember, in this business, no gain that you get from someone who is on the same status like you, apart from these three and above. So I believe someone has understood how do you make money when you are a V1. You can decide to trade alone, or you can decide to prepare for your future and produce others who will look after you when you are helpless. I mean, when you are in floating loss and so on. That is it. Now, let me go to the second rank, where men are separated from boys. You know, I told you, every person in this business can become a V1 because you just need to pay your money and then that's all. But now, if you want to start serious business, start focusing. If you're a V1, now look after this, start looking for this rank. Because that's where serious money is going to start from. That's where this law of average we've talked about is going to start from. Okay? What do you need? It's very simple. You just need 3 directs and a total of activated members totaling to 20 people. So you can decide to bring all the 20 alone, or you can decide to sponsor 3 and support the 3 to create 17 people. Once it is done, now it means you are ready to go. It means you are qualifying to make money whenever there is any progress in the business. Like if you introduce someone, when you are a V2, you make $40. That means you earn more than a V1. And if any V1 introduce someone, you make $10. I love this $10. It has made people rich in this business because there's no maximum on how many $10 will you make a day. Royalq is willing to pay you any amount in a day. We don't have any limitation. So when I knew that if I sit down and I focus and I hit this target, it is going to start paying me free money. I said, I cannot miss this time. By today, there are people who don't care about this. Sponsoring 3 people, it is easy when you are interested. And it is very difficult when you are not interested. I don't know whether someone is getting the difference. You know why sharing business is difficult for some people? And that is the majority of us. Yet we need money. We have expenses to pay simply because we are not interested in it. So the biggest challenge, me and you, but me, I'm not included, that you still have is you to convince yourself and start loving this activity. When you do what you love, I don't know you've been following in your life. Once you do what you love, challenges amidst or along the way will not affect or cannot stop you. But once you do, someone is forcing you, or you do what you are not interested in, whenever you hit any challenge, then you start regretting. And remember, here, nothing much you are going to lose. Getting interested in team building or team sharing, nothing much you are going to lose. Like you not lose your life, you not lose your loved one, but at the end, people are going to celebrate you. At the end, you are going to become the best son or the best daughter in your family, or in your village, or where you come from, because of this starting point. So if you're listening to me from today, don't allow yourself to take more 3 months or 2 months in this business before hitting this target. By the way,
Ever since I became a V2, there is no day I sleep when I've not made money. I became a V2 in 2021. I got started. Remember, at first I said I will not share. But when I got started and I found that it is easier for someone to make the money, then I said, let me share this business to my friends, because after all, they will not lose their money. 2 months, I became a V2. Ever since I became a V2, up to today, there's no single day I sleep when I've not made money, no matter how much. It is a must. It is a sure deal. Whether the Bitcoin is dropping, whether the market is dropping, every day it is a must. I have to make money. And again, ever since I got started, there are people who are trading with 1,000, and at the end, they don't make money. So, I'm advising you in advance. If you are listening to me, work hard. Try as much as possible. At least you hit this first ranker. 3 people, 20 in number. That is all. And you start earning. Whenever someone does any activity, that's free money. So, after that, you can also focus on the second rank. Okay? After this one, you can also go ahead to focus on the second rank. But before the second rank, I've told you, whenever you activate someone, that means $40. Whenever these people activate someone, that means $10. And then there's this bonus from trading or from fuel fee. That means you are qualifying to make 30% of their fuel fee, the direct. And then from their directs, okay, you win yourself 10%. That is good money. Now, people have been saying V2 is good, but this third rank, by the way, whoever becomes a V3 in our crypto ambassador group, whoever becomes this rank in our team, that means that person has said bye-bye to poverty. I've not seen any V3 in our team. Let me consider only the team I'm working with. I've not seen any V3 who is not happy. I've not seen any V3 who cannot afford to buy a property. Yet it is very simple. You don't need education. You don't need to pay someone fee to go on that rank. No. What you need to do, on the first 2 people, you just need to make them 5 in number. Okay? You need to make them 5 in number. When it becomes 5, you should make sure at least you have 3 lines of V2s. Me, I love this so much because these 3 V2s, they don't need to be your personal directs. The issue is, are they in separate lines? That's all. Whether they were sponsored by you or not, the moment they are in separate lines, It means that you have hit this. And this is what they are explaining. Do not this. The V3s do not need to be your directly fund members. They can be indirect members. That's why we always tell people, if you don't rank up in Royalq, that means there's a spirit of poverty that is following. Because you may fail to grow people that you've sponsored directly. But someone else under those lines, you don't have control over them. They'll grow. So that means for us, we just need to do our part. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to me, just play your part. Bring your 5. Teach them what to do as you are helping them to sponsor. Then ranking up is going to become automatically. By the way, I've tried so many businesses in this world. I've ever worked for someone. I've ever started my business. There's very many. But team building is non-comparable to any business activity. By the way, it is very simple. I don't know why people fear team building, but it is very simple. If you can spend 80 hours at someone's job, if you can spend 7 days at someone's work, how about sitting at your phone and start talking to people about the benefits of using Royalq? Remember, some will say yes and some will say no. By the way, the majority will say no. Because we all know that in this world, not everyone will be rich. There must be the biggest percentage of poor and the smallest percentage of rich people. Why? Because this smallest percentage need huge workers or huge labor. That's why the biggest percentage is going to remain poor. But at the end, God gave us a choice to determine where do you want to belong. Do you want to belong to stay where everyone feels freedom? Or you want to go to the smallest percentage where the majority fear to go? If you want to do that, start sharing business. Feel uncomfortable. By the way, it is very dangerous to do something that gives you comfort. Whenever you do something that gives you comfort, just know that you are not growing. You need something that is going to challenge you. Whenever it challenges you, your brain expands. I don't know whether someone is getting my point. So, I ever watched Jakama. For him, is giving advice. And he's always sharing the experience when he was starting, that whenever wanted to do something and people were saying it is very difficult, for him, it was an opportunity. Now, ladies and gentlemen, maybe people have not been telling you this. Team building or sharing Royalq, it is a great opportunity for us to make the money. Because the majority are saying it is hard. Yet, whoever tries it, and you do it with one heart, I've never seen anyone who has tried it and do it with one heart who is not successful in it. And that's what I started with. Me, I always ask myself, is there someone who has made it? If there's someone, then why not you? Are they having 3 hands? Are they more intelligent than you? You know, this world is not fair because there are some people who believe that for them they are weak. I don't know, but that is it. And once you accept that you are weak, my friend, you are going to serve others. You are going to work for others because you are weak. But if you make a choice and just change that mentality and say that now, if this guy has done it, if I move with him, if I watch what he's doing, I cannot be that less, at least to do a smallest percentage of what he has done. You know, sometimes you may not earn as leader Julius or any other leader. But once you start moving like the way he does, at least you cannot fail to make something out of it. And now the biggest challenge, people want to do it in one day. When they try it once and doesn't work, that's the end. With TeamView, when it comes to ranking up, when it comes to utilizing this opportunity, it is a daily routine. You see the way you wake up to go to that work. You see the way you wake up every single day to go in that office. It's going to be the same way. And each day is going to be different. By the way, you cannot you cannot face all challenging days in this business. It's the same. If you keep it a habit, you cannot fail to find someone who will believe in you one day. You cannot. So that is a V3. How do you become a V3? Very simple. First, become a V2. You cannot become a V3 when you are not a V2. The only person who should think about becoming a V3, that is a V2. So that's why I said V2 separates boys from men in this business. Because if you rank up as a V2, that's when you start thinking about more money, more ranks in the business. So what you should focus on and what you know, more rank means more money in this business. V2s are making money, but V3s are making more money. That's a fact. Enter the business and make the research, you'll see. So the moment you have the V3s, the moment you have the V2s, 3 in number, you need 3 V2s. You have V1s totaling to 5 directly. And if you add this, you should be making 100 people. The moment you hit this, you are going to become a V3 and you enjoy the benefits forever. I told you, for the time I've been in this business, I've not seen a V3 who is complaining about money. I've not seen a V3 if he's renting and cannot afford to pay for themselves rent. That means this rank is enough to change someone's life. I've seen V3s who are buying assets. I've seen V3s who are buying land. I've seen V3s who are buying cars in this business. Now, what do you want? What you want is the second rank or the next rank you are looking up to. So if you are a V1, you don't see money, work and go to V2. I told you, it is going to become easier or difficult according to the interest you have in it. If you are very much interested, then the business sharing is going to become much easier. If you are not interested, it is going to be the most challenging task ever. Now, if you are tired of poverty, better become interested in what you do. Better become interested in talking with people about the business. Now, second rank, it is so amazing. Second rank, and this is a V4. When you become a V3, that's when you start dreaming of becoming a V4. People will share with you ranks. But ladies and gentlemen, V4 is the most sweetest rank in the business. When I become a V4, I started seeing money I had never made before. And if you want to confirm my word, go and check on any V4, they will tell you. So, yet the rank is very simple because you just need 3 lines of V3s. V3s. Remember, each V3 has 100, 100, 100. That means the number now doesn't matter. What matters? Leaders only. If you hit 3 lines of V3s, you are going to become a V4 the moment you have 8 dialects. Remember, I said that these V3s, they don't need to be your dialect referrals. They may be your indirects. Hope you see that Royalq is so fair. Otherwise, if they had to be your dialects, maybe the business would have been difficult. But now, if someone can take you to another rank, even if you are not the one who introduced him the business, that's why for us, our role is to play our primary role. The moment you play your primary role, the rest, they are going to be automatic. And here, now, you start enjoying 60 USDT on each activation. Whenever someone activate directly 60, whenever someone activate directly 60. And now, the rest of the rank, you'll be paid accordingly. If someone is a V3, $10. If someone is from V2, $20. If someone from a V3, $30. I think you can see that when you become a V3 and your V1 leg sponsors someone, you earn like as if you are the one who sponsored that person. You earn like a V1. This is so sweet. Are we together? Let me see. I may be here alone. Are we together? Are we together? Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? All right. So, since you've seen that once we fight hard and we become at least V4s in the business, life is going to become much better for us. I would suggest we all sit down and know our next rank. It's up to you. I don't know which rank are you looking up to, but our aim should be higher. That's what I can say. Because money or more money is in that next rank you are looking up to. How do you achieve it? Is to take the first step. You cannot go to the second rank without achieving the first one. So that is it. That means ranking up, it is in size of the team you are growing, number of leaders, and number of directs. 3 things that are making us to grow or to rank up. 1, number of directs, because the last rank, you just need 20. That means the moment you have 20 people, those are enough to make you rank up to any rank in this business. Second, now the focus should be on the number of leaders. If you want to go to the second rank, just make sure you create 3 lines of people or leaders and go to your current rank. The moment you do it, for you move automatically. As simple as that. That means if you want to go to V5, you just need 3 V4s. And the same, if you want to go to V6, you just need 3 V6, 3 V5 to go to V6. And the beauty, as you are building, as you are growing these leaders, money will be coming because people will be joining, people will be trading, people will be trading, you win, they win, you win. As simple as that. So, because of time, and the day was not mine, allow me to end here. Allow me to end here. You may not get everything in one day, but what you need is you to make a decision and decide to make it. That's what we should start with. You don't need to start with ranking up, no. You just need to start with making a single decision. The moment you do it, the rest are going to be easier for us. May God bless you. We meet again.